Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I wanted to show you how to make these fun earrings. Now, I chose these two beads here because most of the stores that sell beads have some form of these skulls, and usually they have one that has a bunch of different colors and yellow's part of it, and you can often buy these candy corns from several of these stores. And then these are just generic. This was a bag I got of some jewelry. Now, these orange were not in this bag, but the white were, and then the orange must have come from another piece of jewelry. But I had a bunch of these bright orange, and these are just pieces I took apart, but I am sure you would have no problem finding a small orange and white bead to create this. Now, I kind of did it in reverse. It should have been, this should have been at the bottom. So I kind of played with it a little bit because it's orange-white with the yellow on top, but it's still all the colors. So I thought I'd show you how to make it, and the things you're going to need is an ear wire, and then you're going to need 3 looped pins and 1 head pin, and use the head pin for the candy corn because that's the anchor piece, the bottom. And if that drives you crazy, I mean, you can always do a different variation, but it doesn't bother me that the yellow's out of order for the... I've still got all the colors of the candy corn in there. And I just bend it around, and I hold on to it so I don't have that little piece go flying. I cut it. And my husband, I've recorded quite a few videos today for the week, because I have company coming in, and I wanted to make sure I had videos for you all week. And my husband's been working on our kitchen all day. So it's going to sound like watching my videos. He's been in there all week, but this is Sunday, and he's been doing the kitchen today. Now, it's easier actually to open it before you put the bead on. I always forget to tell you that, because I forget sometimes to do it. But it really is, if you're latching some beads and you know which ones you're going to latch. On this charm bracelet, I don't always know, and I don't always want to know right ahead of time. But on an earring, I usually do. Then I find it's sometimes easier to put it together. And then I'll bend it again. And one more time. And these cutters, these were from JoAnns, and they were 10 bucks. They're very good quality. And I need my rolled. Sorry, I was out of frame for a minute. Oh, goodness. Same thing again. Just go ahead and do the same thing one more time. We're going to do it a couple more times. Open it up. It's a lot easier to hook when you're not dealing with a bead in the way. See how much easier if you've watched any of my other videos. Now, on the charm bracelets, you could do this too. But on the linked bracelets, I don't like to decide until I have all the beads on. Now, see, I should have used these. I have some of these shorter ones with the loops. And next time, I'll use the short ones to do the charm bracelets. Because then I'm not cutting off and wasting all of this metal. But I keep the long ones. I do keep these long pieces that I cut off to use for small charms. And again, I just hold it with my fingers. And some of these are small enough you can link a small bead. If they're too small, obviously you've got to toss them. Alright. And then again, I'm going to just loop it into the hole of the bead ahead of it. And then, again, one more time. Oh, but again, let's do it. Same thing. Open it up. Hook them on there. There we go. So much easier not fighting with 2 beads. I got to remember that because I forget. I think about it sometimes, and other times I totally forget. Alright, and then you're going to make your bigger loop. And again, hold it and then, oh, there we go. Some of them are way too small. Those I just toss. I've got a bunch of them on my table that's exactly what I'm going to do, is go through and toss them all. And there we go. Now all we have to do is put the ear wire on, and you can either open the ear wire or you can open the earring or the loop on the bead. I usually open the ear wire. If you don't open it too much, it's usually okay. It's just much easier to close that than to close the other thing, but you do run the risk on breaking the ear wire, although that doesn't happen too often. And then there's our earrings. I think they're very playful and fun. You could do the same thing with a purple or a black skull, and maybe we'll make a couple different varieties. I'm trying to do a video a day through Halloween, just to have some fun projects for you. So maybe we'll do another one with the black skull as well. But anyway, you can see how easy that is and how fast. Now these skulls don't match perfect. Look at that. And I didn't think of that. So I will probably switch this one out for that one, because I did not notice that these are all dark. And there's two light ones. I think I like the dark ones better, so I'll put these two together, and I'll go ahead. I'm hearing a weird noise. I don't know what's going on. I will leave. I'm going to open the skull to change it out. Oh, it's something my husband's doing. It sounded like somebody was choking, but it's something he's doing in there. Not sure what, but see, when you open it up, then it makes it weird on the bottom. But I'll just leave it looped because I can use this for something else. And then we'll redo it with the, yeah, because I like the darker, I know this one has more of a, they're all a little different. Now this one has a really dark spot on the head, and here's one that does not. So we'll use that one. Let me get another looped head pin. There we go. Okay. And I didn't loop it on ahead of time. Where did my looping plier go? There it is. Alright. I did not even notice that, because normally, you know, on most beads you don't have to pay that much attention. But for that one, apparently, it was really off. I didn't know there was two different yellow skulls. I've never really had the yellow skulls before. I mean, I'm sure I've owned them for a while, but they were mixed into my stuff, and I really wasn't aware of them till I started going through and pulling jewelry out to do autumn, including Halloween. See, this is a lot harder. That one actually went on really fast, though. Oh, I just knocked something way across the room. I think it was a nail gun I was hearing. He just put in our subfloor. That's better. Yeah, look. Much better. They match now. So I'll put the ear wire back on. You hook this into the hole of the bead. You can hear it snap when it goes in, and it just holds it nice. I always find I'm much happier when I hear that little snap, that it seems to... There we go. Now they match. Much better. Much better. Isn't that funny? I didn't even notice that. There you go. So I guess pay attention when you're using the skulls, especially if you get them from different places. Because I have two light ones and then a bunch of these dark ones. I think that's all of them. They see, oh no, here's a couple more, and they're the dark, a couple more of the dark ones. So I guess those light ones are not normal. Yeah, here's another dark one. These all came off of pieces of jewelry. I did not buy those as beads. Here's another one, and it's also the dark. So they came in sets of two. So they all came off of jewelry. You wouldn't think you'd get that many yellow skulls, but apparently I did. So I'll be back soon. I'm trying to do a video a day. I'm not sure if I'll keep it up all month, but my goal is to do a video a day of creating, not hauls or anything, a video a day of projects, little projects, big projects, just a video a day. So I'll be back tomorrow. Bye.